Hi guys, the camera's messed up. I still don't have that fixed properly, but we will try to work with it. This is Darius from Sassy Woman Tarot. Hi. I'm going to go ahead and do your reading for Gemini, and that's going to be for mid-March. So with that all said, let's go ahead and I just want to let you know to go ahead and think of a yes or no question for my Chinese fortune sticks. I do those at every reading. I will pull that at the end of the reading and give you the answer. Let's see for your yes or no question. I'm going to go ahead and do a Seed of Intention card mid-March reading for Gemini. I hope everybody is well. My fingers get so dry. I apologize, but I do a lot of reading, so we'll just go from there. So one Seed of Intention card for Gemini, please, for mid-March. There it is. We're going to take that first one. Look at that. This says, for today, I savor each moment. For today, Gemini, I savor each moment, mid-March. Nice. I also want to get I'm going to do a chakra card for Gemini for mid-March. Chakra card for Gemini for mid-March. Just one, please. I think I'll take that one. Expansion for Gemini for mid-March. And I'm just going to read that quick. And that's blue. So if you look at the outside of the blue cards, the blue cards are pretty much to do with the throat chakra. So expansion. It says, if you look at that closely, it says, Sky God, your life is changing as you move away from the old way of relating to others. New people are entering your life. Relationships may no longer work. You need to reach out to those who are in the same vibrational frequency of personal upliftment. Call upon higher companions to advise you at this time. Okay? So you're moving away from certain people and expanding your horizons. So let me go ahead. I'm going to pull a unicorn, magical unicorn oracle card for you. See if that ties in with that. And this is one card, and this is going to be for Gemini, please, for mid-March. There we go. Decide. There we go. Decide. It says, and this is beautiful, it's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see it? There we go. Decide. Savor each moment. Moving away from deciding. All right. Looks good to me. And let's go ahead and get some tarot on this. Don't forget to formulate your yes or no question. All right. I'm going to take this. Princess of Wands. I'm going to take this one as well. Five of Wands. This is... Ooh. You want to pop right out here. What do we got? Let's... I know that was singular. The Emperor. Nine of Pentacles. High Priestess. This is going to be for Gemini for the mid-March reading. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm going to go with King of Cups in reverse. Looks like Jason Momoa. I have often said that. I don't know if anybody picks up on that or not. But the card, King of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All right, this is for Gemini, mid-March. We need two more cards, please. There's too many. Put them back. Three of Swords. I will take the top one. Got flipped. And that is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so we have our cards. I will show them to you. Princess of Wands. Okay. Could mean Journey by Water. Five of Wands. Some kind of struggle, competition. The Emperor. We all know what that stands for. Material abundance. Leadership kind of a dude. You know. Nine of Pentacles. It's pretty, isn't it? Solitary enjoyment of wealth. And the High Priestess right after that. Hidden influences maybe regarding the wealth. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, ups and downs of life. Good luck. So it might be coming in. You had a little bit turmoil there. King of Cups. And this is the Jason Momoa. I'm going to turn it. It's upside down. See Jason Momoa in there? I do. Anyway, so it's upside down. And the King of Cups. Just show you that. King of Cups, but it's in reverse. Okay. Usually a businessman, law, person of law. Maybe a priest. Pastor. Three of Swords. Sorrow. Separation. Three of Pentacles. Masterclass person. Skilled in all the arts. Well, let's go ahead and pull some cards and clarify. This could get a little juicy. Okay, so the page, or the princess, I'm sorry, the princess. I'm not going to use that. Princess of Wands. Let's go with that. Princess of Wands. And that's the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is discontent, reevaluation. And we have the Five of Wands. Two of Pentacles. So juggling. Not happy, juggling the situation. And let's clarify. I'll have to use them all back. The Emperor. Juggling of a situation. You're discontented, so you're juggling the situation. You have two things at one time. Maybe working more than one job. I don't know. Some people do that. I've done it for many. I did it for many years. So I mean, a lot of people do that. Could be having two situations. I'm going to take this one, and that's the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, an empty victory regarding the Emperor. And this is solitary enjoyment of wealth, usually singlehood. Ooh! No. I want this one. Seven of Cups. So you're like castles in the air, so to speak. Like you're not really sure. It's full of illusions right now. You're not sure about maybe your wealth situation. Seven of Wands. You're having courage, and this is on top of the High Priestess. So the hidden influences, you found out about the hidden aspects to this wealth. You have to have courage through this. Let's get some clarification on the reverse Wheel of Fortune. And this is for Gemini. Reverse Wheel of Fortune, mid-March. Gemini, come on, Spirit. Give us some guidance as far as the reversal of the Wheel of Fortune. For Gemini, mid-March, please. All right. Get some clarification here. Clarification on the Wheel of Fortune for Gemini. One more time and I'll change decks. There we go. Take the top one. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Someone who's patient, responsible. And King of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. Well, let's just take that on top of that. So responsible, patient, and Six of Cups. A lot of memories regarding, I'm not sure what. King of Cups, let's clarify that. Clarifying the King of Cups in reverse for Gemini for mid-March. Too many. And the King of Cups, Four Swords, change for the better, you withdrawn yourself in your mind, in your head a lot, happy memories, Three of Swords, let's clarify that. Oh. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Apologize. Yeah, I'm just getting over the flu, so I don't want any more of it. It's been horrifying, really. It was really bad recovery for me. I'm going to take this right here. Top one. Top one. Nine of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords clarified by the Nine of Swords. Looks like you were devastated over another. A lot of sorrow, a lot of pain. Let's get one more. One more. We're getting the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. Too many. We'll take this one. The Five of Pentacles. Well, that's being left out in the cold. So let's do one more. Eight of Wands, you're still in your mind, really, really. Eight of Wands. Maybe you got a message, swift action. Usually it's a swift message regarding this. So let's see the Three of Pentacles. Let's see if this ties it all in. Ooh. Three of Pentacles, the Strength card. And the Three of Pentacles is usually like skill in arts and sciences, you know, master craftsman. So you've had to have strength to keep your head above water here. It's a Leo card. If you look at the face on her. That's so cute. She has a mane. Let me just pull one more. Ooh, there's a couple there that flew. I'm just not going to take them though. Let me just go ahead and try to put one more here. Clarification for it. The Strength card. I'm going to take this. The Moon card, of course. Hidden influences. The Moon card, the unknown. So let's see if we can pull. I'm going to pull Wisdom of the Oracle card. See if I can tie it all in. Okay. So you've had some major heartbreak here. Major heartbreak. Oh, jeepers. I'm going to take this. It's called Orphaned. It wasn't the original one. I'm going to go with both of them. So the top one is Blessed, number 22. I don't know if you can see that well enough. If that's not glaring. I hope not. Blessed. And we have Orphaned. So and that is number 5. So let's read those. Blessed is 22. 22. Something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is unforeseen. Gift from Spirit. Okay? The Oracle's message: there are moments in life when, out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are different to express. The Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. In a relationship message, I don't know, is that glaring? I apologize if it is. I'm trying to keep that right. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. You are moving toward a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. Prosperity message: as unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now, you're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. And then the protection message is: humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. Orphaned, that's pretty deep. Orphaned, and that seems true to what was being said. Number 5, orphaned is... Look at the card. Okay. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize that when being a part of rather than separate from, it's essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group of community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. In a relationship message, I hope you can see that. Jeepers. Okay. All right. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs. So you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. I hope you can see that. Let me just... Can you see around there? Okay. All right. And then prosperity. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. Protection messages. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel the need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize the patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. Pretty deep. Certainly considering the expansion card, and also decide. Do you remember? See how it all ties in? It's just amazing. Just amazing. All right. So let me go ahead and get your, Gemini. Let me go ahead and get your fortune stick. Let me get my book here. Sorry. All right. So this is the Gemini for mid-March. And this is going to be the fortune stick. I'm going to pull one out and see what you answer in just a moment. I hope you asked your question in the beginning. I'm reading on a little long, but I wanted to clarify because I don't like to leave it hanging if I can't help it, okay? So, just be authentic to yourself. That's what I was trying to say. All right, here we go. Yes or no? I'm just going to put your hand in for Ooh, we've got a couple in running here. Take this one. 23. Looks like 23. Okay, let me just read that. I'm just going to say, years ago when I first started doing these and using these, I would go like 2 and 3 at a time because I wanted to know every answer first because I was like, wait a minute, that was close. I don't know. So you're supposed to take the first one. All right, so social activities take precedence on your calendar. Other people enjoy your company, but you're best served by casual interactions. Don't become entangled financially with friends. That's your advice. And your answer is yes. So there you go. Where am I here? Let me put this right. There we go. All right, guys. So I hope that helped, Gemini, and I hope that answered some of your questions for mid-March. And if you have any questions for me, you can go ahead and reach me at Sassy Woman Tarot. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the content of my channel, please go ahead and donate. I could use that very much to expand my channel and to help the Sassy Woman Tarot tribe grow. I appreciate all your kindness, and you can send things to me. I'll go ahead and give you an address where you can do that if you'd like, and I do accept cards if you want a certain deck of cards read, or I have some gifts here that I read occasionally for people, and I do private readings. Just reach out. All right, take care, and talk to you soon, Gemini. Take care, bye-bye now. This is Jairus again from Sassy Woman Tarot. Thanks.